Welcome everybody. A little bit of a wet nose because it's raining outside. We all got the alarm last night that nobody told us about. I'm going to talk about that this morning. And one of my lives to explain the sinister energy that came through the screen, as well as the, it was quite awful really. But yeah, talking about bad energy, talking about really heavy energy. I've got something to counteract that today, and surprise, surprise, I've just finished with them. Have a look. Oh, let me turn that around. Just finished with that one. Look at that for a collection. What are these? Look at them. Look. How does that make you feel? Look. Wow. Wow. Well, I've got to say, this is the nicest collection of Maw Sit Sit that I've ever had. This is a big piece. That's a big piece as well. They're normally smaller pieces like this, but I managed to get a few bigger pieces. Beautiful. Oh, a bigger piece is better than little pieces? No, they're exactly the same. It's just some people like bigger pieces. What is Maw Sit Sit from Burma? What does it do? Well, for me, I think right now it's the number one crystal for, let's just call it for what it is, demonic entity attachment, and very, very heavy energies that don't belong to us, that try to attach, attack, and manipulate us on a daily basis. Guys, we live in a world where most people are not aware of spirit. They're not aware of what's going on from day to day. They think that normal life is that somebody does something bad and that's because they do something bad. And sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. A lot of the times, roll on thunder. A lot of the times we're influenced very much by spirits which are called the jinn. They're called many things with consequences phenomenal, mind-blowing. And if you've ever worked as a healer and worked with clients who have said repeatedly on many occasions with me that something's taken over, something's attacking me, something's inside me, I don't feel myself, something feels like it's taking over. You understand that we do get manipulated from time to time. It's rare, but it does happen, especially if you're a healer. You're going to come across it far more than somebody who just lives, eats, drinks and sleeps. So this crystal has a unique energy. I can't explain why. I don't really truly understand it fully, but I do know that whenever it's around somebody's neck who has an attachment, entity, demonic energy, it seems to disappear. It seems to go. You seem to be okay. Whatever the frequency is, it's a high vibe, but it's a frequency that causes, and funnily enough, it's green, and so is sage. So, it's phenomenal how we're given signs all the time. And, if anybody's ever attacked, like I have messages daily of people saying they're being attacked, I tell them to eat fresh natural fruits and vegetables, try to clear the system out with a lot of greens. So, green, what is green? It's an energy that is of peace. Now, you can't have peace if you've got entity in you. So if you're consuming green, if you're wearing frequency of green, especially this one, there is something that is profound when it comes to clearing those naughty, evil, bad, manipulating spirits, which are around us every day. Most people just think this is woo-woo, yeah, until it happens to you. Then all of a sudden you become a believer. Well, I know it's real. I've seen it for 2 decades. It's very real. And this crystal beyond all crystals, is probably what I always recommend to people to wear. And it's fantastic. It really is. And it's great to wear with other crystals. It's great to wear just on its own. And it really does the job. It's really fantastic. If you want a crystal to protect you against dark energies, this is the crystal. There is no doubt about it. If you have an attack, if you know somebody who's been attacked, just put this on them and you'll see that in a space of a few hours, a couple of days, they'll be back to normal again and they'll be fine. There's something very profound about this crystal. I'm just going to hold this crystal now and see what I attune to, what other feelings I get when I'm holding it. So I've got a pain here straight away. It's like a sharp shooting pain. It's gone now. Straight to my heart. I can feel something happening in my heart physically and spiritually. My eye is becoming very sensitive. My eyeball. That's gone now. My chest is pumping up. Feels like it's pumping, which is a good sign. It's very much like Moldavite. I need to breathe, which is a good sign because I'm not breathing enough. So this crystal helps you balance yourself by way of making you do things like the breath. I need to... Oh, there you go. All the lights are out. That was thunder. Isn't it funny how we're talking about the most powerful crystal in the world, eh? For demonic and heavy and dark energies, and this is just happening right at this moment. I don't know if you've seen it, but we've had 2 massive lightning strikes right here, right on my left-hand side. I mean, literally a few meters away. That's why the music's gone off. Let me carry on anyway. So my temples are expanding, and it feels like there's a release in the temples. I can feel something in my back, lower back. It feels like something's again releasing. I guess what I'm feeling is there's a lot of healing taking place with this crystal, a lot of healing, which is absolutely incredible. So there you go, a very rare big piece. Probably the normal size that we get, and then we have some smaller pieces, and of course a lot of people just like smaller pieces to wear, just a nice small piece. All do exactly the same, so you know it doesn't matter how big or small it is. Oh, because this one is not going to be cheap, I can tell you that as a fact, and it is absolutely gorgeous. And this one, absolutely stunning. But hey ho, you may be able to go to your local crystal store. I'm not so sure if they'll find it easy to get you one, but ask them if you don't, because they sell very quickly on my website. People love them, and people are saying it's saving people's lives almost to a degree. Well, yeah, yesterday somebody said it saved their life, and people do say that, meaning that they didn't know what to do, where to turn. So this is definitely a crystal for things that are becoming more familiar to people now. People are understanding this more, and I guess it is my favourite crystal for... It's the go-to for me. For sure it's the go-to for anybody who's having an attack, a psychic attack, Kundalini awakening, any of that kind of energy that you're giving off that allows entity and dark energies to come close. If you wear this crystal, it's not just a protecting crystal, it's a frequency, it's an energy. We say protective, but we look at it deeply. There's a frequency it's giving off, and I've just held 2 crystals now, and you can see what it's doing. It's releasing, it's clearing, it's healing, it's the energy that it's creating is going directly to places that need to be targeted, so that that inner peace comes over you and you feel better. So yeah, there you go. That's my latest collection. It's my best collection for sure, it is. Hope you appreciate them. I'm going to now start to take some lovely photos. Mind you, it's a bit dark to take photos of them, but I'll try and then get them up on markbayerski.com crystal store page. Hope you appreciate them. Hope you love them. They're not cheap, but if you do buy one, treasure it, wear it, and don't be cooking and working with it. Just treasure it and wear it when you're not banging around. Okay, just treasure it. And if you are banging around, make sure you put it in here so it doesn't break and you don't lose it. Treasure it, because it's becoming more rarer to get and it's harder to get these days, and it's an absolute blessing. So there you go, Maw Sit Sit. I hope you appreciate it, and I hope it helps you if you're going through a very difficult time and you feel that you're not yourself. You feel that something's stopping you every time. You feel like, oh, have I got bad luck? Is it my karma? Try a piece of Maw Sit Sit. You might just find it just disappears and your path becomes filled with love and joy and peace. Take care. Have a lovely day.